We got a panther, a wolf, and a princess.
NERDSoul.
Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, we got another wonderful episode of Thumbnails. That's right, we're talking about animation. We got some hip hop, some geek. We're gonna put it together and have a great time. And this is a show that I hope you guys are enjoying, because when I was thinking about this show, I didn't know it was gonna be as dope as it was. Like, I was just like, yo, Black Panther's gonna be a cool show, but I didn't know what to expect. So with that said, let's go on and get into this episode of Black Panther, which is the Panther and the Wolf, or the Wolf and the Panther. I think it's one of those. But look, bottom line is, there's two main things I want to get into this. First is the brotherly love. This back and forth of, you know, you did this back in the day, I can't let it go, maybe I should let it go, but I still have respect for you, there's love still there, but there's some issues that we gotta fight over every now and then. And this is a very, it seems childish, but this is a very normal and natural thing in family. You know, you feel like you were slighted, or you feel like somebody got over on something and you've been mad since 8th grade about it or something like that. And y'all two have gone back and forth about, you know, you stole this, or you took this, or mom loved you best. And I like seeing that in the context of this show. It fills out the history between, of course, the White Wolf and the Black Panther, and also, of course, Shuri. Because seeing her in the middle, I've been technically Shuri before in a family situation like this, where you're like, it didn't go all the way like you said, and it didn't go all the way like you said, but we should let it go by now. And I just love how that pours into the physicality of this chase scene, which is wow. Look, that chase scene, I really enjoyed it. Like, and I love how no matter what the White Wolf did, Black Panther was just like, yeah, I got you. But wow, just jumping from car to car, catching up with each other, the cat and mouse between the speed chase and everything. This was well put together. Like, I really enjoyed how we went from the rooftops to the highway, and seamlessly, without looking forced, without looking corny. But this is really just a good example of how well this show has been thought out, how much care is being put into it. And I am digging this fight scene, from every sneak attack, every punch in the face, every time he turned around and Black Panther was still there. But don't sleep, the White Wolf still got some moves. Like them shoes, them little floaty feet or whatever, like I was digging them. Like, and one part about this is seeing the city, seeing the highway, seeing the kind of like people in and around Wakanda really helped make this real. And I love that about this. And real quick before the jump, the last thing that I'll say is that I just love, once again, the history that we're getting with Njidaka, we're getting with White Wolf, we're getting with Shuri, we're getting with Black Panther, in these, you know, these conversations that don't feel expository. You know what I'm saying? They don't feel like, okay, kids, let's sit down and learn about Wakanda, or let's sit down and learn about the family. They allow us to pick up these clues here and there about their relationships with this person or that person, or, you know, even peeks into their past without seeming like a chore. And this show is really killing it on that level. They done reached it. I'm just saying, that level. We all know that level of an animated show where we're like, okay, I'm watching this. This is one I got to give it to it. So before the break, of course, we got to give some love to the folks that help keep these lights on. And we're going to let Cure Brand pay them bills. Oh yeah, check that link below. Hats, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it. So let's get into the latter part of the episode where, you know, the kind of chase ends. It seems like we're going to slow down, but nah. See, this show is like, yo, all right, we gonna pull back for just a second, but then we about to hit you with some more where we introduce M'Baku. And his introduction in this show lets you know straight off with him calling Black Panther the Cat King where his love is at. You know what I'm saying? He letting you know straight up, we are not friends at all. And I like that there is a criminal underground of sorts that he's trying to control, that he's trying to, you know, pretty much be the face of, to subvert the kind of, I guess, the royal family's power, and then of course usurp that power probably someday in the future. And just seeing his hulking figure, so much larger than, you know, of course, Black Panther, and just seeing their difference and their demeanor towards each other is very telling of someone who has been, you know, feeling deserving for a very long time. And the factory scene is another one where we get a set piece where it's like, dag, like y'all are not playing on this episode. We got the rooftops, we got the highway, and now in this factory scene, we see a ton just acrobatics all over the place. Whether he's flipping between laser blasts, whether he's beating up guys, throwing them on ropes and, you know, getting them like ejected out of the, there's tons of different ways that Black Panther uses his environment to combat his threats. And it works extremely well. But I'm gonna put that action to the side for a second because we do get a lot of family. And we are brought into a realization that this episode, though very flashy, is a family affair. This is a family that this is all they got left. You know, we all we got. And seeing Shuri kind of inject herself into the conflict between Black Panther and White Wolf, getting them to remember what family is about, and that right now, with not many people to trust, this is it. This, you know, us three, we're the only people that can kind of work together in the way that we do. And because we know each other, we have the history, and we also have the relationship at a level of, I'd say love. I'd say there's love there. And when you add that emotion of love, it just makes you go that extra mile for one another, whether it's Black Panther saving the White Wolf or them using the zip line, or, you know, just the way they work together, that extra oomph that love will give you, the, you know, the power of love. And it shows. And this family, or what's unfortunately left of this family, I think is a strong enough unit to carry us through this show, to carry us through this conflict, to carry us through to maybe an even better, well, I know this is probably like a afterthought on a show like this, but into a better era of prosperity for Wakanda. You know, maybe these three can help push Wakanda even further forward into prosperity, whatever that might mean for them. So I just really love that. I love how they took a moment to show that, yo, there is history around this treehouse, there's history in this jungle, and why that history matters. So lastly, I'll talk M'Baku, chasing them there to the family treehouse, or the kids' treehouse, and the last battle that we get there. Like, dude, we got pretty much 4, sort of 5 set pieces in this show, and this one shows him Hulk up. We get a comment from Black Panther talking about he's fought the Hulk before, and he was like, it was a split decision. I like that. But just seeing them maneuver around the treehouse, using it to their advantage, using teamwork, once again shows that this unit is stronger together than they ever were apart. And also to see how deep M'Baku's hate is for Black Panther, and how much better he sees himself as. So that's a very important character, you know, study on him, and just this little moment on the episode. I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. The way they engaged him, the way they lured him in, the way they beat him was all based on M'Baku's hate, his rage, his almost narcissism, if you'd say, and they used it against him. And if he expects to beat Black Panther one day, which I truly doubt, He's gonna have to get that under control. But yo, this episode was straight flames. And I know I'm saying that because the tree was on fire. Look, just sue me, all right? So holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, let's talk about Black Panther. This episode was great, man. Can't wait till Sunday. It's gonna be the bomb. So before I bounce, I wanna tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, whenever you are using a zip line from a treehouse, safety first. Peace.